Hello there, and welcome along to yet another movie review. Now, you may be pleased to know that this review is a lot different to any other you're likely to see. And that's because I recently got back from the supermarket where I ran into a friend. And when he asked me what I've been doing, I told him. And his reply was, "What do you know about movies?" Well, you smartass, I'll tell you what I know about movies. You see, in the 1870s, this guy, he told his friends that when a horse runs around, at some point, all four of its legs are off the ground. Now his mates went, "Nah, that can't be right. That can't be possible." And the guy, he said, "Nah, I think I'm right." So they bet a lot of money, which back then was worth a lot of money. So what they did was, they hooked all these cameras up to trip wires. So when the horse ran on through the stable, or whatever they called stables back then, it made a lot of photographs. Now, after they developed the photographs, they turned it into a flip book. And when they flipped it through, they indeed did discover that when a horse runs around, at some point, all four legs are off the ground. So this guy, he won a lot of money. And he also produced the first ever homeless people, because they didn't have any money to pay their rent. So they got turfed out onto the street, or whatever they called streets back then. But that's not the end of the story. You see, this flip book, this guy, he said, "Wow, this is pretty cool. I can make something of this." So what he did was, he started to do it with all these other things going on. I'm not too sure what, but they turned into what are called motion pictures. And it doesn't end there. What he discovered was, you couldn't copyright motion pictures or whatever he came up with, but he could copyright every single frame of the movie that he made. I hope that all makes sense. It's actually a true story. Don't bother to look it up. If you would like me to answer any questions you have that you don't know about, just let me know in the message column and I'll get back to you.